All right, Matt, we were out there Friday night. The undefeated Landstown Eagles taking on the Green Run Stallions. Both teams energized, looking to stay near the top of the Beach District. And early on, it would be the Landstown offense getting into action as Larry Joshua, the quarterback, looking downfield, finds a wide-open Jordan Broadnex who tight ropes the sidelines and avoids a defender, gets a nice block, and scores the 77-yard touchdown to put the first 6 on the board for the Eagles.
Larry Joshua, a very talented young man, both as a thrower and a runner. But you see here, special teams coming up big for the Eagles here, helping them start off with their first 2-0 start since 2006.
Unfortunately, the 87-yard punt return for Antoine Staten would be nullified by that yellow penalty flag, and the Eagles would look to rebound from that loss. And you see a loss in the backfield as Broadnex taken down by that Green Run defense. This time, Broadnex finding ample room to run into the secondary. A nice pickup for Jordan Broadnex.
When Broadnex will find a seam, Chris, he will take it. And you see Larry Joshua here picking up a big first down, dragging the defender along the way.
Joshua coming in with 8 total touchdowns on the season. With this one, he'd like to have back as the pass is intercepted by the Green Run defender Sylvester Basie, 62 yards the other way. Not only that, but Larry Joshua would be injured on the play with a strained Achilles that you see here on the sideline being attended to.
So forcing the backup quarterback to come in, and another talented young man here for Coach Tommy Reeman and this Landstown team using his athletic ability to pick up a play here.
Kelvin Harris with the run. Landstown alum Percy Harvin pleased with what he saw out of the backup quarterback Harris, but Green Run had its own dual threat. This time it's the running back dre'quez Lambert with the carry. Lambert would be all of the offense for the Stallions tonight. Unfortunately, unable to take that shotgun snap, but he would be engulfed by the Eagles defense in the backfield. As you see the fans from both sides looking on. And now some problems for Landstown as it's a safety in the backfield. The Green Run defense with the stop. 9-6 now the score. Larry Joshua pleading with the training staff to get on the field.
dre'quez Lambert, once again, the offensive machine here for Green Run. Young man running that Wildcat offense, Chris, having thrown for 2, rushed for 6 coming into this game. And you see why he gets the ball. He just moves the pile for the Stallions offense.
Lambert would have 32 carries, 138 yards on the evening for the Stallions. And the special teams miscue by Green Run allows Landstown to pick up the loose football. However, that ball would not be advanced because of the rule that the ball can't be advanced on a fumble on a punt. So you would have Landstown with the football at the 40-yard line, and guess who's back in the game? Larry Joshua with a heavily wrapped right foot, trying to gut it out in the fourth quarter, his team trailing by 3.
And with his return, Broadnex able to find a seam here against his defense, moving the ball. And you can really say Larry Joshua doing his best Byron Leftwich impersonation here, Chris.
Well, if by Byron Leftwich you mean standing as a statue, as he got nailed on that sack. This time the handoff goes to Broadnex. Breaks 3 tackles, finds an open field, and he will score the touchdown for the Eagles. 42 yards on the run by Broadnex. He did it all on that evening for Landstown.
And all Green Run can do is stand on the sideline shocked as the sudden return of Larry Joshua really re-energizing this team. And Green Run with one last shot looks at who else but dre'quez Lambert.
Late in the fourth quarter, Lambert driving the Stallions offense down the field. His run would set up a first down and goal inside the 5. As you take a look at the replay, just that right toe out of bounds. Otherwise, it would have been a touchdown for Green Run. And that's a huge play because on the ensuing handoff, it's a fumble recovered by the Eagles. Dan Zobzak with the recovery. And following the fumble, under a minute to play in the game, you've got Jordan Broadnex running out the clock for a Landstown victory. The clock ticking down, and Landstown would escape with a 12-9 victory over the Stallions of Green Run. As we mentioned, Jordan Broadnex, 15 carries, 111 yards, 2 total touchdowns, and that Landstown D was stiff, allowing 0 yards passing for Green Run. Now we'll move on to the scores in the Beach District. Ocean Lakes remaining undefeated with a victory over Tallwood, 35-14. Bayside keeping pace with them, 21-9 over Cox. Taquan Mazzell, 91 yards and 2 touchdowns. Salem all over First Colonial, 28-6. Temechin Hudgens with 3 touchdowns for the quarterback. And Kellam running away with it against Princess Anne, 38-22. Evan Lowe, the running back, 162 yards and 3 touchdowns.